From the studios at Bossier Parish Community College, this is Bpcc News.
Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to the Bpcc News. I'm Esther Duty.
And I'm Andre Ashley. The Bpcc Intramurals program will sponsor an open rec time on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 12:20 to 1:10 p.m. in the Bpcc gym. Free fun and games will be provided for all Bpcc students, faculty, and staff. Games and activities include basketball, volleyball, badminton, relay races, ping pong, video games, wiffle ball, and more. A valid Bpcc ID and a completed health inquiry and waiver are required in order to participate. All participants must wear tennis shoes only in the basketball court.
Student Government Association meetings are held on Tuesdays at 3:30 p.m. in F220 and are open to all currently enrolled Bpcc students. SGA members are required to attend. For more information, visit bpcc.edu.
The Bpcc Student Nurses Association is partnering with Wimbledon Health and the Brandon Going Foundation to offer cardiovascular testing for student athletes on Friday, February 23rd from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. in the Bpcc Nursing Lab in Building H. This event is open to all Bpcc students, faculty, and staff, as well as the public.
Don't forget, tonight is opening night for Hansel and Gretel, A Creole Tale. The doors open at 7 p.m. Opening night is free, and general admission tickets are $5 each. Don't miss this classic play with a Cajun twist, brought to you by the Performing Arts and the Cavalier Players.
A representative from Louisiana State University in Shreveport will be available on Monday, February 19th from 12:30 to 4 p.m. in Building F to assist students interested in transferring to LSUS. Don't miss this opportunity to visit with a representative who will evaluate unofficial transcripts, assist in application process, and answer any questions regarding LSUS admission, programs, student life, and scholarship opportunities.
The Stephen Slaughter Theater will be dedicated during an unveiling ceremony scheduled for today at 6:30 p.m. The ceremony will take place in the front lobby of Building C, half an hour before Hansel and Gretel, A Creole Tale, which Slaughter wrote. Slaughter led the design of Bpcc's theater, replicating Broadway features, allowing students to learn in a real theater house environment. He also wrote and produced 10 original educational children's shows and directed scores of theatrical productions. Bpcc Chancellor Dr. Rick Bateman Jr., former Bpcc Chancellor Tom Carlton, and Vice Chancellor Lisa Taylor Dupree will speak at the ceremony. Coming up after the break, we'll have David Lounsbury with our weather.
And stay tuned to find out what some local schools are doing to improve safety.
Hi, I'm David Lounsbury. Coming up next, we'll have your Bpcc weather forecast.
For many young men, the road to a good education and career begins with a single, simple step: registering with the Selective Service. Registration is required for many college loans, grants, and scholarships, job training programs, and millions of jobs. In many places, you need to register at the time you get your driver's license. Be sure to check. Fortunately, it's easy. You can get help at your school, find a mail-in form at the post office, check the box on the FAFSA form, or register online at sss.gov, where you can also learn more about taking this important step.
You've seen how recent hurricanes have devastated whole communities, flooding and destroying homes. Join Habitat for Humanity as we work with families to repair and rebuild. You can help someone desperately in need of a place to call home. We will rebuild, but only with your help. Visit Habitat.org to support Habitat's work.
Hi, I'm David Lounsbury, and this is your Bpcc weather news forecast. Let's take a look at the weather around the Arklatex. In Marshall, it's 68 degrees. Nacogdoches is 67. Texarkana is 62. Ruston is 67. Minden is 68. And Natchitoches is 71 degrees. Right here at Bpcc, it's Friday. We're at 70 degrees. It's partly cloudy right now. Our humidity is at 83%. Dew point is 65 degrees. Our wind is southwest at 9 miles an hour, and our sunset won't be until 6:01 tonight. Our 5-day weather forecast: on Saturday, it'll be a high of 54, a low of 46, with an 80% chance of rain. On Sunday, it'll be a high of 64, a low of 59, and a 50% chance of rain. On a Monday, you'll see that it's partly cloudy with a high of 76, a low of 62, and a 10% chance of rain. And those clouds will roll back in on Tuesday with a high of 75, a low of 58, a 50% chance of rain. And on to Wednesday, a high of 63, a low of 43, and an 80% chance of rain. I'm David Lounsbury. Back to you, Esther.
In light of Wednesday's school shooting at a Florida high school, officials at Caddo Parish Schools and Wascom Independent School District spoke out about their safety measures. They say they hope it never happens in their schools, but they have to prepare for the worst. In Caddo Parish, law enforcement and first responders routinely participate in active shooter drills. Moving forward, their goals are to have police officers at every school and to further limit access to campuses. As for the public, school officials and law enforcement say one good way anyone can help is to be hypervigilant and report anything that seems strange.
Switching gears, our very own Esther Duty visited the Creative Art Connection exhibit. Let's check it out.
Last Saturday, the Bossier Arts Council opened their doors for the Creative Art exhibit, and I stopped by to check it out. Creative Art Connection is an art club that meets at the Bossier Arts Council in the Annex building next door. I talked to the director of the Bossier Arts Council, Robin Jones, to find out more about Creative Art Connection.
This is the Creative Arts Connection, and they have been around longer than the Arts Council, actually. So they're a really well-established art group. They meet together once a month, and they collaborate to create new pieces.
She explained how the Bossier Arts Council works with Creative Art Connection to give local artists a place to present their work.
The Bossier Arts Council provides free public galleries. We do outreach activities. We have several activities. We go into schools. We do arts and education and just support our local artists.
I also spoke to the treasurer of the club, Beth Rubik, and she explained a few things Creative Art Connection does for the community.
We are a service club. We want to promote art in the community. We go out to several nursing homes and work with the residents to color and do art and try to bring some joy, and we end up having a lot of fun with it.
The exhibit featured beautiful artwork, great food, and prizes were also awarded at the end. If you'd like to check out the exhibit, it will be on display until March 30th. They're open Tuesdays through Saturday, 11 to 5. Come check out the beautiful artwork and support our local artists. I'm Esther Duty with Bpcc News. Let's get back to the news desk.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Black Panther is the first Marvel superhero movie with a largely black cast, and it seems fans can't wait. It's set a Marvel record for online pre-sales, and the latest experts estimate range from $165 million or more this weekend. Anything in that range would set a record for a February debut.
Here's a look at today's medal count. Norway's leading with 19 medals. Germany's coming in second place with 15. Netherlands in third place with 13. And Canada also has 13 medals. The U.S. is fifth place with 8 medals.
For your Black History fact of the day, we learn about Mary McLeod Bethune. Born in 1875 in South Carolina, Bethune was a child of former slaves. She graduated from a seminary for girls in 1893. Bethune believed education provided the key to racial advancement and founded the Daytona Normal Industrial Institute in 1904, which later became Bethune-Cookman College. She also founded the National Council of Negro Women in 1935. In that same year, Bethune became a special advisor to President Roosevelt on minority affairs. In the early 50s, President Truman appointed her to be a committee on national defense.
Still to come, a high school student isn't receiving presents for her birthday. She's giving them out.
And you may still be vulnerable to the flu, even if you got a shot.
What if you could unleash your child's creativity while preparing them for a successful future? What if you could ignite your child's love of learning with one after-school program? What if that one program was easy and fun and taught critical thinking, teamwork, and communication? Destination Imagination is the one. Destination Imagination has been teaching kids teamwork, creativity, and problem solving for more than 25 years. Our students report increased ability to excel at school. Teachers report better attention and participation in our students. A major university study has documented how our students are ahead of others in creativity and innovation, skills that employers want and our future needs. To learn more about Destination Imagination, go to www.startateam.org and make Destination Imagination the one for you.
If you got your flu shot, don't feel so secure just yet. Preliminary figures released Thursday suggest the vaccine is only 36% effective in preventing the flu. Experts say the vaccine's poor performance is one of the reasons why the United States has been suffering a surprisingly intense flu season. Doctors around the U.S. still encourage patients to get their shot despite these statistics.
A junior at Caddo Magnet High, Jalen Pickens, sat next to a student last year who was experiencing some homelessness. After research, he decided jeans were the perfect item to donate because they can be worn multiple times between washes and can be dressed up or dressed down. So instead of having a Sweet 16 party, she's celebrating by giving with the Jeans for Teens drive. The drive lasts through Friday, February 16th, today. You can donate gently used jeans at any Caddo Parish schools, plus LSUS and Susla campuses. This drive ends today, where all donations will be organized and tabulated at 2535 Barber Street, Bossier.
The Bossier Night Market returns tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's free admission, and there will be family fun with over 100,000 twinkling lights, food trucks, and live music. More than 180 vendors will be selling their unique wares, market goods, unique food, wood crafts, jewelry, art, and much more. Come out and enjoy with the community. Stay tuned. David Lounsbury has a final weather check after the break.
And is it a dream come true? Uber finally made its way to Shreveport.
Anyone who thinks time travel is impossible has never spent any time as a Civil War reenactor. If you have an interest in helping to recreate some of the more dramatic moments in our nation's history, here are some tips. If you want to portray a soldier, start by deciding which side you'll be fighting for. You can go online or to the library and research the actual unit your reenactment group is based on. Most units will have a person in charge who can instruct a new recruit on what to buy in terms of uniforms and equipment and where to purchase it. Remember, when headed to the field, take off your wristwatch, and if you must wear glasses, try to find a pair that looks like they are from the right period. Don't take your cell phone or headphones with you when you go out to recreate a particular battle. Hours spent in uniform under the summer sun can be taxing. It's wise to limit your alcohol intake the night before and drink lots of water just before the battle. Also, wear sunscreen and bring hearing protection. Civil War-era artillery can be quite loud.
I'm David Lounsbury, and this is your 3-day weather recap. On Friday, we'll have a high of 68, a low of 46, and a 20% chance of rain. On to Saturday, a high of 54, a low of 46, and an 80% chance of rain. On to Sunday, a high of 64, a low of 59, and a 50% chance of rain that day. I'm David Lounsbury. Back to you, Esther.
After such a long time, Uber is finally here in Shreveport and Bossier. As of yesterday, you can download the Uber app and request a ride, and shortly after, your ride will arrive. There are already several employees for Uber eager to get to work. You can also apply. You must be 21 years of age. That's all the news we have for you today.
Stay tuned for a taste of Bpcc. Today's recipe is pumpkin cookies.